Hello everyone, I'm Miss Sarah and this is the next Sharpsburg story stream. Whether you're a friend who normally comes to the library for a story time or someone who's just finding us via our online content, I know we're going to have a lot of fun together today. Since I don't know which of my friends at home are watching, our hello song will not include anyone's name. It's to the same tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. For the first verse, let's clap our hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. Let's stomp our feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. Let's wave our arms. If you want to read a book, wave your arms. If you want to read a book, wave your arms. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, wave your arms. Let's find our chair. If you want to read a book, find your chair. If you want to read a book, find your chair. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, find your chair. All right, I hope everyone's doing well today. Are you ready for fall? I'm so glad that it's starting to cool down, and one of my favorite holidays is coming up, so all the different spooky things are starting to happen. One thing that's not so spooky but can be gross to some people is a skeleton. Do you know what a skeleton is? A skeleton is all the bones that make your body. Our story today is going to tell us all about those bones. It's called Give Me Back My Bones. It is words by Kim Norman and pictures by Bob Kolar and is read with permission of Candlewick Press. Let's see what happens. A stormy night has passed here and toppled every mast here. The ocean, flowing fast here, has scattered all my bones. I wonder what we can do to help the speaker find his bones. Help me find my head bone, my pillowed on the bed bone, the pirate's flag of dread bone, was scouting out my skull. So his head, our head, is called a skull. Let's see what else we can find. Now I need my gnaw bone. What do we eat with? Our mouth? What? Does anyone have an idea what the bone is called? Ooh, that's a good guess. Let's read and see. Now I need my gnaw bone, my chicken chomping saw bone. I'll starve without my jawbone. I miss my mandible, his jawbone, his part that makes his mouth move. Collar me a collarbone, the way down where I swaller bone. A handy parrot collarbone, I claim my clavicle. There it is. Two pieces that go right here by your neck, between your shoulders. Give me back my breastbone, the center of my chest bone. The hold my ribs, the best bone. Return my sturdy sternum. That's our chest here. Who can spot my shoulder blade, my struggling jacket holder blade, my shiver when I'm colder blade? Oh, scapula, come back. Do you see anything that might look like shoulders? Look around the picture. I see it, do you? There are his shoulder blades in the clam. Find my upper arm bone, the shield my face from harm bone, that armpit of alarm bone. I hanker for my humerus. This is upper arm. this part up here. Bring your shoulder down to your elbow. Don't forget my forearms, those twisty, wristy chore arms. I'll jingle, jangle more charms on Radius and Ulna. Do you see his arm bones? What creature has them in its tentacles? A giant squid? Oh, I hope the skeleton pirate can get his arm bones back. I'm grasping for some hand bones, my wave ahoy to land bones, or dig a hole in sand bones. I miss my metacarpals. His hands. There they are. And still, I lack my backbone. I hold a heavy sack bone. I strung up in a stack bone. Return my vertebrae. There's his backbone, part of his spine. So we have all of his torso, his top, and his arms. What do we need now? Maybe some leg bones? Let's see. Next, I need 2 thigh bones, those top of leggy high bones, my strapping, slapping, spry bones. Has someone seen my femurs? I'm sunk without my swim pins, my peg leg popping slim pins, those gangplank walking shin twins called tibia and fibula. He has been having bad luck with tentacled animals today. First a squid, and now what has his leg bones? An octopus. Well, here he is. You can see his skull and his arms, so his humerus and radius and ulna, and his hands and his sternum and his femurs and his legs. What does he still need? His feet. Tickle out my toe bones, the piggies in a row bones, my leather-booted low bones. I miss my fair phalanges. There's a foot with some toes. Do you think you can get past the shark? At last, I've got my lost bones, no longer skull and crust bones, my milky ocean tossed bones. Avast! I need... Well, what else could he need? He has his legs and his feet now. Can you think of something he might need? Well, maybe treasure. Pirates do like treasure. What else do pirates like? The ocean? Well, he's in the ocean right now. Let's turn the page and see. Avast, I need a ship. Now cast a spyglass round here, while breakers curl and pound here. There's treasure to be found here. I feel it in my bones. The end. And in the back, it shows us the fancy scientific names for all of the bones we just learned. The end. Well, now that we know all of the scientific names of our bones, maybe skeletons will be a little less scary or a little less gross to you, since we all have them. Instead of a song today, we're going to do a rhyme. It's very similar to teddy bear, turn around. But instead of saying teddy bear, we're going to say skeleton today. Because our skeleton, the bones we have in our body, help us to do all of the things, the actions in the rhyme. So let's stand up. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way here. Let's stand up and do our rhyme. You ready? Skeleton, skeleton, turn around. Skeleton, skeleton, touch the ground. Skeleton, skeleton, touch your nose. Skeleton, skeleton, dance on your toes. Skeleton, skeleton, jump up high. Skeleton, skeleton, reach for the sky. Skeleton, skeleton, stand still now. Skeleton, skeleton, take a bow. Nice job. You can come up with other action rhymes. Maybe you can lengthen this so it's more than 2 rounds. If you would like to join us in person, we have programs going on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Make sure you check our Facebook page or our website for more information about what's happening at those programs. Maybe we'll see you there if you're local to Pittsburgh. That's about all the time we have for today. Are you ready for the goodbye song? It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside. And when you wake up, ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, the feeling you have that I'll be here when the week is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you will have things you want to talk about. I will too. I'll see you next week, friends. Stay safe and healthy.